Hey everyone, it's Dr. Baird here. Today we're talking about how stretching can actually make your sciatic pain worse. And so when we're talking about this subject, the very first thing we have to talk about is that term sciatica. Like, what is it? So a lot of people are told that they have sciatica, and it may not even be any irritation of the sciatic nerve at all. It's kind of become this overgeneralized term to describe any sort of back pain, any sort of leg pain, or any kind of combination of the two. Now the problem is this confusion leads to people kind of scouring the internet for solutions to what they have been told is sciatic pain, when in reality, again, their sciatic nerve isn't involved at all. And so they'll find things like these stretches on the internet that'll feel good because stretching generally feels good, but it actually can make that sciatic pain worse. So the first thing we have to do is understand causes of sciatic pain. So one of the most common things to cause back pain and leg pain, again, it has nothing to do with your sciatic nerve at all. It's actually caused by these discs in between our vertebrae. So again, this is our spine, and we've got in between each spinal level, we've got these discs. What can happen is that if too much compression goes through those discs, you can get what's called a little herniation. So this is an example of your disc kind of protruding out from under the spine. And what can happen then is it puts pressure on this nerve root. And then that nerve root goes down the leg and causes pain, numbness, tingling down into the leg. Now this becomes an issue because a disc herniation is not caused by a tight muscle. So if you go to stretch it, you can actually make that condition worse. What a disc herniation needs is actually more strength and stability, not more muscle stretching and mobility type work. And that's kind of the most common thing of when stretching can actually make your condition worse, is that, again, stretching your hamstring, piriformis, it feels good, but it doesn't provide any more stability and it doesn't protect that nerve root at all, and it actually makes that condition worse. So that's kind of the number one thing we see in how stretching can make sciatic pain worse. But it doesn't mean sciatic stretching is all bad. So there's another condition, it's called piriformis syndrome, which your piriformis is, again, just another muscle in your kind of glute, hip, butt area that we sit on a lot when we sit on a chair. And when that muscle gets tight, it can, again, put pressure on the sciatic nerve, which sends similar symptoms down the leg. So in this case, stretching can be beneficial because, again, you're loosening up that piriformis muscle to take pressure off the sciatic nerve. But we got to keep in mind that, again, that is the less common cause of what is being described as sciatic pain. More commonly, there's something else like a disc herniation going on where stretching can actually make the sciatic pain worse. So if you have been told you have sciatic pain, the most important thing you can do before you go and look up stretches and what exercises are going to be best is really figure out the cause of your sciatic pain. Because, again, sciatic pain is just a generalized term that can mean anything to anyone, any sort of back and leg pain. And if you start doing the wrong exercises for the wrong condition, it's going to make it worse. So the very first thing is to address your sciatic pain. Have a professional look at it to determine the actual cause. Is it a disc herniation? Is it piriformis syndrome? Is it something else? Because that is going to dictate whether or not a stretch is going to be good for you. So if you do have sciatic pain and you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below, and thank you for watching.